Hi guys, I'm Manuela, your host on this YouTube channel. Welcome back to my new video. This channel, as I previously said, is mainly focused on theatrical makeup, character making and basically how to do your own headdresses. So as you can see, I'm wearing one of my headpieces in a shape of an Harlequin. If you want to see more of this kind of, go visit my Etsy shop, which will be linked down below. And also if you want to see how it's done, this kind of headpiece, because it's totally handcrafted, you can leave a comment down below and I'll make sure I'll give you some tips. So in today's video, I'm going to present you a very nice LGBT plus friendly makeup, so rainbow makeup, for this lovely headpiece, which is also very LGBTQ friendly. As you can see, my Harlequin is very iridescent. Some of you already know that an Harlequin has a slightly different makeup on each eye. So for today's video, I have this idea in mind to make an opposite makeup look, meaning, and on one side I will go with same colors and the lower side of the opposite side, if it makes sense, and on the other side I will go with same colors as the lower side on the opposite side. So the whole idea is to have a symmetrical eye shape for makeup, but not symmetrical in color. So let's get started. So this will be half of my makeup, and on the other side I'm gonna switch the colors. As you can see, all the colors used are matte colors, which makes them more difficult to work with. And whenever you do a mistake, just bear in mind that if you put on top something shimmery, then definitely you will cover that mistake, and this is a tip. So this is half of my makeup, and on the opposite side I'm gonna switch the colors. So on top I will have the warmest tones, and underneath my eyes I'm gonna go with the cooler ones. On top of the eye primer, I'm using eye gels from INGLOT. This color is 64. It is a bit dry, but I still can use it. If you feel it's a bit dry, just use your smoother, whatever you use for smoothing your eyebrow or eye gels. I'm using Harlequin, which is basically is a formula that cleanses up your airbrushing brushing gun, but it is safe for skin and eyes, and basically you can use it instead of those tiny really expensive drops or eye gels. And on top of that I'm gonna go with a red tone from Makeup Forever. Make sure that if you don't really feel comfortable with eyeliner gels, then definitely go with primers or something creamier that doesn't really doesn't get dry too fast. Because with eyeliner gels, they really dry quickly in about 15 seconds. So you have only 15 seconds to blend it very good and put your eyeshadows on top. But they are very nice as eye base, so very nice to work with. On top of that plum eyeliner gel and eyeshadow, I'm gonna go with a more orange tone. Make sure that you blend it quite nice and you don't really have too many edges. On top of this orange eyeliner gel, which is from Makeup Forever, I'm gonna go with Stargazer Neon Pigment, which is quite nice, and they blend really good for a neon color. You know, neons are very hard to work with, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned that in a previous video. So make sure that you use neon colors of good quality, because neon colors are very difficult to work with. So they are not very easy to blend. This is their issue. To make a very nice blend between those two, like the plum color and the neon orangey one, I'm using a neon pink, which on top of this one, it will make a very red-ish subtone, like more closer to red than closer to pink or any other color. And on top of that orange, I'm gonna use a small amount of yellow eyeliner gel, very small. Okay, make sure that everything is quite blended, otherwise they will look very bad, because if you don't really know how to blend this kind of product, definitely you will have spots, unwanted spots. And even though I've already used some orange eyeshadow, neon orange, I'm gonna use as well on top of this yellow, because it will look more into an orange tone than more into a red tone. So blend on small areas. Another tip for neon colors is that whenever you feel like, oh, the blend is not going very well, maybe if I blend a bit more the color will fall off, then you will have to top the color instead of blending. So top it into the skin. Definitely it will stay there, but it's very important to actually feel how the color works, how the texture is going, and what you do there. Because once you get too much blending and the colors fall off, then you don't really have, you don't have any other option to put on top another layer of eyeliner gel, whatever, because they won't work. They will be like, oh, what a puddle down there on my eye. So yeah, working with gels might look amazing, like in terms of brightness, and they look very bright and neon indeed, but you have to be careful a bit, and definitely it is something that you will learn while doing it. With another brush, I'm gonna go even further with the yellow, because on top of this one I'm gonna go with yellow and yellow eyeshadow. But if you want to go with the yellow even more brighter, then you have to use just a bit of white underneath. And this is also another tip. Make sure that you follow your eye shape for the same direction of the makeup. Okay, and now we'll go with the downside of the eyes. As I did on the opposite side, I'm gonna follow the rainbow. So because I don't really have a purple eyeliner, which is very hard for me because I really do love purple. I is my favorite color. So I'm gonna mix blue eyeliner gel with a more purplish one. It's not like this purple as you can see, but it is purple enough, more like an indigo, which is a very nice color. So I'm also doing my waterline. Very important that when you work with gels, remember that you will blend the edge before you go to the next color. So this is a purple eyeshadow. So underneath of this, I'm gonna go with a slightly brighter eyeliner, blue eyeliner. And on top of that, I'm gonna go also with some blue shades and green. You don't have to have really green eyeliner gel to actually obtain a green, bright green when you do your makeup. See, okay. So this will be the blue, okay. And underneath, I'm okay, so green eyeshadows. Okay. And lower, I'm gonna go with that neon tone, which is used with the yellow eyeliner. So underneath my green eyeshadow, I'm gonna go with my yellow eyeliner, which is very nice. This yellow, that is from INGLOT. You don't expect too much from a yellow color. They don't really have so much pigment, so you put layer after layer, and the results are not quite as you expect most of the time. Yellow is very hard to work with. Okay, and then my neon. I'm not a very big fan of neon colors, but I'm a very big fan of the psychedelic effect that you can definitely obtain in everything, paintings and every, I don't know, idea that you have, okay? But in terms of fashion, I do believe that these neon colors, oh my god, they are not at all for me. I suppose there's no in between. Is love or hate when you think of neons. And now my eyebrows. So I'm gonna go with the eyelashes, although I prefer to put first eyeliner, but I'm okay for this time only. These eyelashes are very nice to wear. They're a Romanian brand, and I really love this brand to work with, although I cannot find them here in UK. I've just saved for myself a few pairs. They're called Forever Lash. They're very nice. And while I'm waiting for the glue to get a bit dry, I'm gonna start with my contouring here. Doesn't really matter how far you can get. It's important that you kind of save your time. And yeah. And now on top of my eyelashes goes the eyeliner. which is from collection. So not Makeup Revolution as I stated previously. And of course mascara. As you can see, I've used here a blue eyeliner gel that makes a bit of a contrast with my orange subtones underneath and red. And I'm gonna use here, I can use orange for example, I can use yellow for example, or whatever makes your underneath area pop. So probably I'm gonna go with yellow eyeliner, and on top of that yellow I'm gonna go with the orange eyeliner. So as you can see, the whole idea is to switch colors. When you see it, it comes like a uniform character. The same kind of effect are used on the Mad Hatter character, which I'm really in love with. And now the heart. The magic of eyeliner gel is that whatever you want to put on top, it will stick only on top of the eyeliner gel. If you go on top with something shimmery, pigments or whatever, sequins, glitter, it will stay just on top of what you draw. So for the lips, I'm thinking of glitter because of my headpiece. That goes very good with it. But if you really want to, I don't know, use it as and go out, the glitter thing on your lips is not the easiest and comfortable thing to wear, if it makes sense. Yes, it does. I know it does. But I'm gonna draw in the same shape of an Harlequin my lips. And on top, I'm gonna go with glitter. So guys, this will be my final look for my LGBTQ+ friendly Harlequin. As you can see, I already have all the rainbows in my eyes and on top of my eyes. So if you want to see more of this kind of tutorials, just subscribe to my channel. I'll go as Dark Harlequina. If you want to see more of my headpieces and how do I handcraft them, because they are totally handcrafted, you can go visit my Etsy shop, which is Dark Harlequin. And until the next time, stay safe, hugs and kisses, and happy Pride Month.